We welcome you to our 2K Sports broadcast. Some great basketball in store for you. I'm Kevin Harlan, along with Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony. And it's going to be Houston off the tip. Here's Wembanyama. The pump fake kept the D off balance and gave him room.
And standing easily over 7 feet. When Wemby gets that ball near the hoop, literally nothing a defender can do.
Fader on the way. That's no good. Misses his first shot of the night. Here's Beal. And the foul on Dwayne Wade. That's his first foul. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
Now, here's Wade. And then Griffin with the dunk.
And you can put those alley-oop feeds as high as you need to when Griffin's on the receiving end. He'll pick it up off the top of the backboard if he has to.
Let me tell you, blocks like that, protecting the rim, those are winning basketball plays.
About a minute played so far here in the first. Westbrook, no good. Pass to Iverson. Iverson throws it down.
Perfect use of the screen and roll. That's just a great basketball play.
Here's Westbrook. Wembanyama. It's good on the putback.
Yeah, you have to be aware of Wembanyama.
Out of the rafters, he punched it in.
Are you kidding me?
And he doesn't always feel the need to get fancy on those dunks, but when Jordan does, he makes it something special, just like that one. You've got to love his aggressiveness to finish inside.
Well, his leaping ability gives him a great advantage.
And there's the slam by Wade, such a remarkable athlete.
Thompson. It's hauled in by Bird. Greg, you look at Alperen Sengun. He's one of the best combinations of force and finesse in the NBA.
And you wonder how he fell to the 16th pick in the 2021 draft. You saw the numbers he was putting up as a 19-year-old in Turkey. Pretty clear he should have gone higher.
Well, give credit to the defense for cutting him off.
And it's a great finish!
Oh, my. The artist behind many iconic throwdowns, Russell Westbrook, putting on a show.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
Well, give credit to the screener there. That's how you help free up your teammates.
Although not the strongest, Sengun has a solid base and incredible footwork.
Houston shooting their first foul shot of the game.
I think it's a point of emphasis for this coach, getting to the line where you can pile up some freebies and set your defense. Ooh, just powered it down with both hands. You know he's not going to mess that one up.
Oh, no, not this fella. He is a superb finisher. Now, here's Wade. Pass to Maxey. Back to Bird. Inside. And rejection by McDaniels.
McDaniels is such a disruptive defender. Inside, outside, he's a pest everywhere.
Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Well, converting on those transition opportunities is just so important.
Ouch. Unbelievable jam from a player who's given us more than his share of great ones in his time.
You're right, Greg. Defense was nothing but an afterthought on that drive to the hoop.
Well, if you give up that lane that easily, you got to expect he's going to attack the rim with some force.
Virginia Beach shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
Wow. What, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. Here's Randall. And so it's Victor Wembanyama making things happen for Houston. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. Back right after this. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Houston.
Well, I have to applaud their ball movement. They're moving the ball around, finding the best looks they can, and keeping everyone involved.
You also have to admire how they've challenged the defense inside, getting a lot of points in the paint. And you don't anticipate a guy over 7 feet tall pulling up and drilling a shot like that.
Well, that's great use of her body and her instincts to get in position and convert inside.
Here's Barry. Sinks the three-pointer. Barry's got the lead up to 5 now for Houston.
And how about the stroke there from Barry? Has such an effortless release on his three ball.
And Wembanyama gets it to go.
Well, they'll take that all day. That's a high percentage look. Well, with his skill and confidence with the ball, if you put him in position, he'll reward you.
A three from Wembanyama. A putback. Great positioning on the putback. Barry's got 5 points so far.
Oh, how about the deft touch right there, guys?
He just guided that ball back up and in. Just a fingertip touch on the ball. Took him no time at all on that one.
Look, for this offense, Randall being an effective catch-and-shoot option is crucial.
Now a timeout called by Virginia Beach. Houston with a big group substitution here. Virginia Beach trails by 8. Here's Westbrook. Good D by Thompson. Here's Şengün. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. A wide open look for Bird. Trains the three-pointer. Bird's got a pair of triples in the second now for Virginia Beach. And Şengün throws it down.
Even without the explosive athleticism, Şengün still able to play above the rim.
And finished off by Griffin.
Well, anyone looking for highlights, because you just found one. How about the creativity there in the air?
Here's Westbrook. And Houston again with the bucket.
Probably wasn't the shot they were looking for, but they'll take the bucket.
Here's Bird. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thompson.
Access denied. You have to go up a little more aggressively when he's near.
Now a timeout called by Virginia Beach. Iverson right side. Out to Bird. Stolen by Thompson. And now here comes Gordon leading the break. On the wing, Murray. Hasn't made one yet. Screen by Şengün. And Şengün throws it down.
Great timing and a really good read there from Şengün. Spaces the floor and is rewarded.
Great assist there. You can tell that she knew exactly where her teammate was going to be.
Şengün, no good. Here's Bird. Oh, out in the open floor. Bird is deadly.
Well, that's how you execute a break. Quickly get the ball up ahead.
In the corner, Şengün with it. Again, Şengün missing. Virginia Beach trails by 5. And stolen by Murray. Here's Gordon, and it's blocked.
Hey, Reese has the link to go get it. Great defense.
Murray surveying the D. Thompson for the triple. No good on the last second attempt there. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Houston leads by 5. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. And Virginia Beach with the possession here. It's a 5-point game. Here's Iverson. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Clanks the dunk off the rim.
I mean, that can happen to anyone, but it's ugly every time it does.
Yeah, that's one he'd like to have back. Those are the opportunities you have to convert.
And this is big. I mean, when Westbrook is connecting from deep, it just opens everything else up for his offense. They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Here's Wembanyama. And it's good off the back rim and in. Wembanyama's got 18 points in the game. You know, Stan, you look at Wembanyama's frame. Does he need to get any stronger? Put on more muscle, more bulk?
Well, Kevin, of course he could use to improve on his strength. But he's strong enough right now to be one of the best players in the league. We've seen that. But as he gets older, a lot of that strength's just going to come naturally. The scary thing is, for coaches and players around the league, not on his team, this guy's just going to keep getting better.
And that's money from Beal. He's so crafty at finding space in that deep corner.
Houston leading by 11. Pass in, coming off an assist from Randall. Beal's got 6 in the quarter.
Well, good job there getting to his spot. That was a good-looking three. And the misconnection there. Fans guarding their beverages. That's a pass he'd like back for sure.
And Tyronn Lue wants a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. And it's Allen Iverson with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Now a timeout called by Virginia Beach. Beal taking his time here. Screen by Şengün. And Griffin sends it back.
And how about the timing there? Griffin using that athleticism on the defensive end to block it.
Here's Bird. Takes it inside.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Screen by Şengün. Murray, no good. Virginia Beach trails by 12. Here's Iverson. Oh, exploding off the floor. Iverson.
Now, that's what I call a momentum changer.
Yeah, when you've got a point guard with that kind of spring, no lead is safe.
Yeah, he saw the opportunity to finish with some authority, trying to fire his guys up.
And here is Şengün after the three-pointer from Allen Iverson. And he comes up with the deuce.
A true monster in the paint, and just under 7 feet. It can be so easy for Şengün to find those baskets.
Now here's Iverson. He's got 7. Hard-fought bucket for AI.
Well, that's what you want. Get him the ball and see if he can close the gap.
Murray. Oh, he misses the dunk.
You know, you'd love to see him pull that off, but instead he goes from highlight reel to the bloopers.
Out to Bird. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Iverson. 9 points in the game so far. 2 on the clock. Beat the shot clock, but it's off the mark. Here's Barry. Oh, my goodness, with no time left on the clock.
Without a moment to spare, he guts this one out.
What poise, what focus. That's an impressive shot.
And so it's Houston in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. Houston leading by 9. Now here's Thompson to the paint. Here's Wembanyama.
And a monster game for Wemby with the matchup issues he creates. I'm not sure anyone in this league can stop him.
And it's a great finish.
Oh my gosh.
Man, one for the highlight reel. And you see after multiple knee surgeries, Griffin can still get up.
Well, that's just fantastic awareness. Recognizing the overcommitment and exploiting it.
Both teams deciding to change it up. Here's Griffin. And finished off by Griffin.
Oh, man. Griffin is a monster around the rim.
Griffin with the steal. It's rebounded by Houston. They've led by as many as 14 points. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Now a timeout called by Virginia Beach. Virginia Beach trails by 11. Iverson darts in. Here's Bird. Dwayne Wade. Knocked down the 3.
And love the rise and fire approach from Wade, giving the D no time to react.
Outside, Wembanyama. The 19-foot shot. It's in there.
Well, I imagine they'll keep going to him. He's been solid offensively.
Now Jordan. Westbrook with the steal. Wembanyama with it. Iverson picks him up. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That's on Allen Iverson.
Maybe the most hyped teenager since LeBron James. Wembanyama is the poster child for upside.
And both free throws good for Wembanyama.
Well, you have to appreciate a big man who can step up to the line and knock it down with confidence.
Wade outside. Wade on the attack. Wembanyama reels it in.
Well, that's why he's out there using his size in the paint.
Stolen by Wade. In transition, here comes Virginia Beach. Count it!
Well, that's a beautiful job of kicking the ball ahead, playing north-south.
Free throw good, Bird.
Few players have the overall game of Larry Bird. Obviously, we know he can shoot the lights out, but he's also an elite-level passer.
Wembanyama! That one is off.
Well, the defense was giving him that one, but he made the shot more difficult than it needed to be. You got to play smart. Well, you love the unselfishness, makes the next pass, and enables his team to capitalize on the possession.
Outside Westbrook. 18 feet away. Ah, it's good!
Well, for most of his career, Westbrook depended on his mid-range game. Now he rarely shoots from that area.
My goodness, he is such a great dunker.
Greg, a high riser, no doubt about it. And it's Allen Iverson with the foul. That's his third foul of the game. Thompson right side. Yeah, count it.
Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the plays.
Yeah, they saved their best basketball for this home stretch, and they certainly earned this one.
Thompson fires, buries the deep ball.
That one's going to be the final dagger, and these guys can now celebrate.
Yeah, it doesn't look like they're going to let up, and I like that. Keep pouring it on.
And putting his burst on full display. Westbrook can blow by defenders in a hurry.
Bird. Oh, softly lays it in. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds.
Hey, yo, right here.
Wembanyama. And he banks the layup in.
Going to Wembanyama, any chance you get just makes a whole lot of sense. Victor is really on fire tonight.
Well, a risky pass there, and if you ask me, they're lucky that the defense didn't steal that one.
Stolen by McDaniels. Out left to the wing. The three gets the three-pointer to fall. And Houston leads by 13. So we see Houston taking the W here. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, gee, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many problems with that tonight.
And that'll do it, folks. For my friends Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for being with us tonight on 2K Sports. We'll see you next time. we welcome you to our 2K Sports broadcast. Some great basketball in store for you. This is Kevin Harlan, joined at the broadcast table by Greg Anthony and Coach Stan Van Gundy.
Here we go.
And so off the tip, it's Albuquerque. Lillard outside. To the inside. And stolen by Jordan. Here's Griffin. Out to Wade. Back to Griffin. Sabonis grabs the board. And Albuquerque with the possession. And you talk about the best center in the league. Sabonis certainly, Stan, is in that group.
He sure is, Kevin. The second Sabonis to be in that group. And look, this guy can do it all. He is one of the best passing bigs in the league. He's one of the best rebounding bigs in the league. And he can shoot the ball on the perimeter. A tough guy to deal with. Well, Aaron Gordon able to use all his athleticism on that one.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm.
Basket good.
Look, Sabonis understands that you've got to play with aggression in the paint. Use force down.
And it's Beal in the corner. Lillard left side. Gordon with no one around. Knocks down the three ball. Gordon's got 7.
When Gordon is connecting from deep, everything else becomes easier for both him and this offense.
Just a passing clinic.
And then Lillard slams it in.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Pass to Jordan. Kicks it out to Iverson. Jordan the screen. Down low. Good. And it's Iverson who picks up the assist.
Sets and slips with the best. I mean, DJ mastered pick and roll action back in his days with the Clippers playing with CP3.
A shot by Sabonis, nobody around. And again Albuquerque with the triple.
Oh, give him credit for spotting the open shooter. That's just great court awareness.
Here's Wade. It's hauled in by Gordon. And Albuquerque with the possession. They're on a 14-6 run. And they call an illegal screen here.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
Pulls up. And again, it's Virginia Beach missing.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
Beal now in the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
And you can see their strategy coming in. They want to control the paint.
Yeah, and until the defense makes an adjustment, there's no reason to go away from what they're doing.
Pass to Lillard. Virginia Beach pulls it in. 1 second left. Doesn't get it to drop for him. And we reach the end of the first quarter. Albuquerque out in front, up 8. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Albuquerque?
Well, they're in a great flow. The ball's moving. All those assisted buckets means the offense is running well.
And so far, just a great job forcing turnovers and creating opportunities in the open floor. The defense at the heart of that.
The kick out to Lopez. The three. Hits it from three-point range. Lopez has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three. Out to Porzingis. Back to Castle. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Virginia Beach trails by 5. Here we go, Coach. The 2025 Rookie of the Year, Stephon Castle.
Yeah, look, Kevin, you can't say too many good things about this guy, but it starts with this. Like all the best players in the league, he plays both ends of the floor. Stephon Castle can take on the assignment of guarding the best player on the other team, and he's a guy whose skills are rapidly improving offensively. The future is great for this guy.
And then Buzelis with the dunk.
And doesn't take much to get Buzelis up to the rim. He just pops off the floor and is right there.
Well, that's one way to avoid getting posterized. Stand tall and protect the rim.
A big group substitution here for Albuquerque. And now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second quarter. Here's Westbrook. Pass to Hayes. The kick out to Westbrook. Shot clock at 5. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And this team encourages Westbrook to look to score inside. You can see why with these results.
And here's Havlicek. Maxey looking it over.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the knee.
This is his first free throw of the game. Free throw good, Maxey.
And Maxey really just does everything for his team. A selfless young player.
We expect nothing less. He's generally been very good at the line.
On the wing, Jordan. Misses the three.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
And finished off by Griffin.
Well, anyone looking for highlights? Because you just found one. How about the creativity there in the air?
Outside Gordon. Lillard outside. Outside, Porzingis. To the middle. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Well, if Porzingis gets within arm's length of the hoop, he's not going to make many mistakes.
Now a timeout called by Virginia Beach. .111 left in the first half of the game. Iverson right side. And stolen by Lillard. Over in the corner, Avdia. Here's Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Well, there he goes, getting some elevation and scoring 2 loud points.
And here is Iverson. To the paint. Clock at 6. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Yeah, the defender all over.
For Virginia Beach, they've gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line. And both free throws good for Iverson. Albuquerque leading by 7. Here's Lillard, and it's blocked.
You know, I'm not sure another player combines defense and offense as well as Thurman. The only reason he doesn't get more blocks is because so many guys are afraid to bring the ball anywhere near him.
Lillard attacking. The wide open look here for Porzingis. It's good from about 19 feet. Porzingis has got 6.
A multi-level scorer. Porzingis can find a shot in any area on the floor.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Three-pointer, Lillard. And the three ball is good. Lillard's got the lead up to 10 now for Albuquerque. The shot, no good. And so that's the end of the first half. Albuquerque leads by 10. We're going to step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after our halftime. And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. Allen Iverson on the wing. No good on the triple.
Finding space on the perimeter, but he couldn't capitalize.
Beal can't get it to go. Virginia Beach trails by 10. Inside. Here's Griffin. Back to Bird. Virginia Beach working the ball around now. To the paint. Just 5 on the clock. And it's good for 2.
And the shooting percentage Jordan records from here is insane. If you get him the ball in a good spot, he usually finishes. Pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
Yeah, when you're moving the ball like that, it just keeps everyone engaged in the game.
Lillard from outside. Bird outside. Iverson outside. Here he comes, Iverson. And Domantas Sabonis pulls it down. And here's Lillard. He brings it up for Albuquerque. And GA, you look at the numbers for Sabonis. They're historic. But how would you surround him to make a deep run?
Well, I might try to pair him with another rim protector. Sabonis is a nice focal point offensively, but he's not a big-time shot blocker.
Here's Wade. Great D that time from Beal.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Pass to Lillard. Takes the three. Kept alive. From the arc. Left side, Sabonis. Can change shot. Bird pulls it in. 10-point lead. This is their biggest. And the call will be against Sabonis. That'll be his second foul of the game. So both teams changing it up here. Here's Iverson. Oh, that's highlight reel stuff from AI.
You got to love Iverson's tenacity, especially when he's driving.
And Tyronn Lue wants a timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Albuquerque leading by 8. Down low. And that one's good. Green.
And Draymond is smart at knowing when to shoot the ball, especially when he's got strong position inside.
Wade, right side. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Well, the defense can't lose track of him. He's just too talented offensively.
Virginia Beach shooting their 5th free throw of the game here.
And there are so many reasons to be a fan of Wade's. This young man's ceiling is sky high.
Pass to Hayes. And Hayes throws it down.
Textbook pick-and-roll action. Screener gets open and knocks that one down.
The statement dunk by Iverson.
Now, that's what I call a momentum changer.
Yeah, when you've got a point guard, that kind of spring, no lead is safe.
Yeah, he saw the opportunity to finish with some authority, trying to fire his guys up.
Pass to Green. And it's Green with the jam.
How about the execution inside by Green? He's excellent at knowing when to attack down low.
Shot, high post, and the shot goes down. Iverson's got 6 here in this quarter.
Well, that's what you want. Get him the ball and see if he can close the gap.
Pass to Booz Ellis. He's looking for Hayes and finds him.
finishing things off there with a dunk.
Definitely got to use the clock here and get the last shot.
Yeah, but if you get an open look, you got to think about taking it no matter how much time is left on the clock.
Bird shoots from the right block to the middle. It's deflected. Reese gets the bucket. And so it's Albuquerque heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of... And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. Albuquerque leading by 7. Pass to Hayes. And he banks in the layup. Hayes has got the first points up on the board here in the 4th for Albuquerque. Havlicek outside. Back to Wade. Rebound by Albuquerque. Here's Green. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. It's going to be on Blake Griffin.
And no wonder Green has been called the heartbeat of his team. He just makes plays that energize the entire roster.
Wade gets the bucket.
And coming down the stretch here, both teams still on fire.
Yeah, in hopes that your opponent is just going to go cold. That's not going to happen, it doesn't look like in this one. This might go down to whoever has the last possession.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And that is why you want to run off turnovers. Get down the floor before the defense is set.
Man, he sure can get off the floor.
He one of the best in the business, absolutely. Kessel. Iverson with the rebound.
Come on, you can't be doing that. I know these guys want to put on a show, but you can't pass up scoring opportunities.
The 3 doesn't go. Virginia Beach trails by 9. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, and yet we still see it a lot. It's a tough thing to police.
And Tyronn Lue calls timeout. And that timeout by coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. And here's Lillard. He brings it up for Albuquerque. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen. Now a timeout called by Virginia Beach.
Timeout. Start it.
Virginia Beach trails by 9. Iverson outside. Bird inside. 6 on the shot clock. Bird finishing in close.
Well, you see the play inside. Points in the paint significantly help your team.
Lillard. He finishes with a one-handed dunk.
Now, Lillard can still get up to throw it down. You know his teammates love to see that.
Griffin with it. George picks him up. Ah, it's good!
Yeah, the defense doing all they can, playing him very physically inside, but he just outworked them.
Yep, that goes down.
Well, that's probably not the shot they were looking for, but hey, when it goes in, everybody's happy.
Hey, dunks aren't always for the big fella.
A serious power move from the point.
Well, in this league, you can see powerful plays from anyone and anywhere. Your position no longer dictates your scoring options.
Virginia Beach trails by 9. Pops the alley-oop pass in there.
A timely pass to take full advantage of the opening. Great stop.
Wade cleared away by Sabonis. For 3. Cleared away by Bird. The putback. Jordan outside Bird. Takes the 3. A three-pointer. Good.
Just tremendous playmaking there. Moving it out for the 3. That was a high-level pass.
And that one is good.
And not just that, it's the energy and passion with which Iverson plays. It just feels like any shot he takes, he can make.
And Tyronn Lue calls timeout. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. And that's an intentional foul. Three-second difference between shot clock and game clock. And they go to the intentional foul. First free throw is good, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
Known for his strong defense, Castle is someone any coach would love to have. He is a hard-working rookie.
Wade. Beal pulls it down. It's been a nice stretch for them offensively.
I mean, the communication's great. The movement's been really good. This is solid team basketball. A bigger guard, 6'6" Castle, can just overwhelm defenders. Impressive for his age.
9 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And so Albuquerque takes the win. A confident... Welcome, everyone. So happy to have you along for this 2K Sports presentation. I'm Kevin Harlan, along with Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony. So New York wins the tip. Out to Edwards. The shot's good. Rodman making the play.
Well, I'd say any play with Edwards on the finishing end has a good chance of succeeding.
Greg, Anthony Edwards is full of confidence, and it's beautiful to watch.
And rightfully so. Ant can do it all on the floor. As complete of a wing as you'll find in our league.
And it's encouraging seeing Iverson just bury the 3-ball. When he's got that shot going, he is basically unguardable.
The defense will take that miscommunication. Not even close.
Driving in. It's rebounded by New York. It's Edwards on the wing. Out to Payton. New York moving it around. Here's Rodman. And the jam by Dennis Rodman.
This guy is a high flyer. I mean, especially for a power forward, and he needs to be as an undersized player.
Out of bounds, New York takes possession. Now a timeout called by Virginia Beach.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, they just have to be more patient. Less forcing and more passing.
And so Payton will bring it up for New York. Out to the right wing. To the inside. Here's Gobert. And it's Griffin with the rebound. Deflects the pass. And so it looks like it'll be Virginia Beach's ball.
Well, that's just a careless pass. He's lucky that was just deflected and not picked off.
And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes play. Iverson with the ball. Now defended by Gobert. 5 on the clock. Here's Iverson. And the dunk by Iverson.
Well, there he goes, getting some elevation and scoring 2 loud points.
And the dunk by Payton.
And the sneaky hops of Payton, capable of rising up and catching you.
Releases. And it's Iverson missing. Edwards looking it over. 13 feet away. Here's Gobert. And that's collected by DeAndre Jordan. Here's Griffin. And the slam by Blake Griffin.
Oh, man. Griffin is a monster around the rim.
And plenty of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws coming up.
Anytime you get to the line, it is a win offensively.
New York shooting their initial free throws of the game right here. Both free throws good from Cousins.
Well, he's been very good at the line, and we all know free throws can make or break you in the end.
And that one's good, Iverson.
Oh, nice stroke on Iverson's jumper. He looks so confident taking that shot.
Outside Westbrook. Screen by Jordan. To the middle. Virginia Beach pulls it in. Pass to Iverson. And the foul called on Russell Westbrook. That's his first foul. Both teams deciding to change it up. Here's Maxson. And it's Wade in the corner. Here's Bird. Oh, and the jam by Bird.
One of the very best. Wade will get you the rock.
Back to Ware.
A fierce play inside. He was fired up.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. The first free throw is good. He hits both from the stripe.
And among NBA bigs, he is known for his ability to deliver at the free throw line.
And here's Bird for 3. Into the lane. Oh, and the jam by Bird.
I can't think of a shot or move that Larry Bird doesn't have in his arsenal.
Ware. Good. And it's Beal picking up the assist.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on DeAndre Jordan. Virginia Beach shooting their first free throws of the game.
Few players have the overall game of Larry Bird. Obviously, we know he can shoot the lights out, but he's also an elite level passer.
Outside Westbrook. Thompson inside the line. And a good game so far as we conclude the first quarter. It's Virginia Beach. They lead by 3. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this. And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Virginia Beach.
Well, the way they've been attacking inside is phenomenal. Consistently getting high percentage looks, and that's what great offenses are all about.
And I also like how they've trusted one another with the rock, creating shots by keeping the ball moving.
Inside, and slam dunk by Jordan.
And that's what Jordan does best, an extremely lethal dunker.
Down low, Lopez. In the corner, it's Bird. And the three ball is good. Bird's got the lead up to 4 now for Virginia Beach.
Well, when you have a scorer as skilled as he is, you do everything you can to get him the looks he needs.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. A nice shot by Bird.
Well, the defense has to offer more resistance, or he's just going to keep scoring down there.
Man, he sure can get off the floor.
He's one of the best in the business, absolutely. Now, here is Bird. 11 points in the game.
Well, you love assisted hoops. That's good offense.
And the rejection by Bird. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Bird. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. Here's Jordan. Pass to Ware. Goes up again. Virginia Beach pulls it in. Iverson with the ball. Westbrook picks him up. To the paint. Here's Griffin. And Jordan sends it back.
And the one thing we know about DeAndre, he's a presence at both ends of the floor. He protects the rim on D just as much as he punishes it at the offensive end.
Oh my goodness.
And there's the youth, Wade jumping out of the gym.
And it's Westbrook with the ball. He brings it up for New York. They trail by 6. Here's Beal, and finished off by Beal.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
Well, give credit to the screener there. That's how you help free up your teammates.
Back to Griffin. Shot clock at 5. And the slam by Blake Griffin.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Pass to Ware. From downtown. The rebound by Thurman. Virginia Beach leading by 6. Here's Griffin. And Jordan sends it back.
And that block was all about timing, making sure he didn't foul while also protecting the rim.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. And Iverson gets it to go.
In the mid-range, Iverson can be so dangerous. He is just so skilled at making those shots.
.20 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Oh, Iverson out of the rafters. He punched it in.
Are you kidding me?
You gotta love Iverson's tenacity, especially when he's driving. You know what, didn't find a very good shot on that possession, but still able to get 2 points.
No good on the last second attempt there. The clock runs out, and we're heading to halftime. Virginia Beach leads by 8. We'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball. And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. Wade misses.
Excellent coverage defensively, making it hard on him.
Savvy pass, moving the ball to the person with the best shot on the floor.
A wide open look for Bird. No good on the 3.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And out of bounds, Virginia Beach will have it. Virginia Beach leading by 6. Wade, right side. Radliff with the rebound. New York with the ball. Pass to Cousins. And Cousins throws it down.
Yeah, dynamic finish by Cousins. Not a freak athlete, but he's a gamer for sure.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Igor Demon. That is his first foul of the game. Wade, right side. Here's Griffin. And Griffin slams it in.
Looking just about unstoppable.
New York trails by 6. Outside Edwards. It's rebounded by Allen Iverson. Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. Griffin attacking.
Power and explosion. That's Griffin's edge.
Cousins, no one around him. The quick look, no good that time. From deep, Iverson. That one does not go. It puts him at 5 for 9 from the field. And Gobert throws it down.
Well, you know, Gobert doesn't usually show off much, but that was special.
Now a timeout called by Virginia Beach. So both teams making some changes here. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Iverson outside. Embiid.
Oof, what a scary sight. Joel Embiid with all that momentum taking it to the hoop, looking like a freight train. Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. New York shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game. Virginia Beach leading by 5. The drive by Iverson.
Well, I love whenever Edwards is this engaged defensively. Excellent job coming up with the block.
Smart accurate passes, Greg, are really paying off for them at the moment.
And also good off-ball movement. Everyone is paying attention and looking to create the best shot for the team.
And the dunk by Embiid.
And seeing a guy as big as Embiid being so fluid in terms of his movement, jaw-dropping.
1:11 left in the third. Inside, here's Embiid. And the dunk by Embiid.
And they drew that one up perfectly. Caught the defense napping on that pick and roll.
He's gone 1 of 1 in the game so far from the line. The free throw drops for Lewis.
And Lewis, one of those guys that can fit into a lot of different roles. But depending on what his team needs, he's got a diverse skill set. He's got size, and this guy loves shooting the three.
Virginia Beach shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. Free throw good, Iverson. And both free throws good for Iverson. New York calls timeout. We've seen Allen Iverson really have a great game.
Well, they failed to break this guy's rhythm. Maybe a break in the action will help.
And New York making a change here. Here's Thompson. No scoring in this one. Pass to Gobert. And it's Griffin with the rebound. Virginia Beach leading by 9. Here's Iverson. Here's Griffin. Defended by Gobert. The drive by Iverson. And the dunk by Iverson.
And not just that, it's the energy and passion with which Iverson plays. It just feels like any shot he takes, he can make. It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
Here's Griffin, and Griffin slams it in.
Ooh.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Out to Bird. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by New York.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
And it's Virginia Beach ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So and this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. New York trails by 9. Here's Westbrook. And finished off by Westbrook.
The artist behind many iconic throwdowns, Russell Westbrook, putting on a show.
Wade inside.
Easy shot for him. They'll take that every time up the floor.
And Wade sends it back.
Well, you have to deny these easy shots when you can. They send a clear message to your opponents.
Here's Jordan. Reese pulls it in. Stolen by Ratliff. Here's Jordan. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
A comfort zone of Jordan's. The closer he is to the rim, the more efficient he becomes.
Here's Maxey. And slam dunk by Maxey.
And there is no better way to add to the lead.
Isn't that true, GA, especially when the slam is coming from the point guard?
It shows you're able to attack the rim from any position.
And that one's good. Westbrook.
Well, hey, Westbrook can make this shot. He has a good feel for when to shoot the three ball.
Now a timeout called by Virginia Beach. So both teams changing it up here. Virginia Beach leading by 6. Iverson. Oh, Iverson inside.
Well, they expect this from him, and he's a big reason they're out in front right now.
Westbrook with it. He's picked up by Jordan.
Well, for his position, DeMarcus Cousins has a great build, capable of being a physical big man, but also pretty agile for his size and able to adapt to his opponent.
And so DeMarcus Cousins nails both of them.
Boy, did they need those free throws to go down. They're definitely within striking distance.
Outside Jordan. Here's Iverson. Westbrook with the steal. And a fast break now for New York. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to be on DeAndre Jordan.
And Cousins is no joke down low. It's no surprise when the D elects to foul him, given his massive size.
Wade slamming it home.
Terrific ball movement leading to the basket. You love to see it.
New York trails by 7. It's stolen by Wade. Stolen by Rodman. Cousins inside. Here's Westbrook. Oh! And he jams it in.
Well, that's classic Westbrook. Confidence in the heat of battle.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And New York making a change here. Iverson driving inside. Got it to go off the glass.
And in a groove and showing no signs of slowing down. His offense has been pretty impressive here tonight.
We've got 1:13 left to play in the final quarter.
Oh, let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game. And it's sent back by Ratliff.
And we saw he was ready to swat that one away in very good position.
He drills the three.
That is world class.
Yeah, and I can say from experience, his coach just breathed a huge sigh of relief.
Iverson right side. Beyond the arc. That one misses.
But sometimes it's more about what the defense is doing on that possession. They were all over him on the perimeter. And we've seen this before, folks. Big possession, Westbrook rising to the occasion. How about that competitiveness?
New York calls timeout. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. It's going to be on Blake Griffin.
Well, to me, Russ is at his best down low, inside. That's a rare trait for a guard.
So he gets them both, and it's a two-point ball game.
Ice in the veins right there. They're one stop away from winning this thing.
Now a timeout called by Virginia Beach. In terms of strategy here, any thoughts?
And they've got plenty of time to get a basket.
No doubt, but they might have to draw up something that the defense isn't expecting.
Virginia Beach making a switch here. Now Bird. Lets loose a three. Fires the three. Launches it. Buries the deep ball.
Feeling it. No doubt about it. He's definitely feeling it right now. Shooting a terrific percentage from the field.
New York calls timeout. Well, given the scenario here, how do you approach this next possession?
This is where great coaching can pay dividends.
Well, they'll likely only get one shot at this. They need to make it count.
And New York making a change here. Outside Edwards. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Well, that one stings. In a game where every possession counts, he just gave one away.
So Virginia Beach picking up the win. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a